Hi, Dave Life here. I thought I'd do a quick review of our 3-year-old MG ZS EV. It's just passed an MOT, absolutely no problems. As you can see, the paintwork is still really nice. It's done just under 30,000 miles. There are a few little niggles, one of which is this, the charging flap. Not so much of a problem in the day, but in the night time there's no light and you have to pull this bung out and put the plug in. Again, it's not a big problem, but it is a niggle. And on the newer version of this car, they've done away with this system and put a more conventional filler style cap here that it just opens out and you put the plug in. Another little niggle is in the back. There's no interior light in the back. There's one in the front, but not in the back. Again, come on MG, it's just a cheap little light that could go in there. Is it really that much to the cost? And I understand even in the newer version of this, still no backlight, no interior light. But everything's wearing really well. Going to the front, seats are all good. Just switch it on. Turn that off. Ah, here we go. Now there's one other little niggle, and again it is a little niggle. Heating. All we've got is a sliding scale. It doesn't tell you actually what temperature you're setting it at. And again, I understand that in the newer model, that actually is in centigrade. This screen can be quite laggy at times. If we go and hit navigation, loading, 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 and then we've got to accept. It didn't, yeah, there we go, it did get there eventually. But of course, if you plug in your phone, you can use Android Auto like we do, and that eliminates that problem basically. So again, you know, it's a gripe, but it's not a big problem. Now the battery we're still charging up to 170 miles thereabouts with no apparent loss in battery health. When we got this new, it was charging up to about 170 miles. We've only really ever charged this car on a granny charger. And I know some people are going to say, oh, you shouldn't use a granny charger all the time. No problems whatsoever using a granny charger. So it's been rapid charged probably 4 or 5 times in those 3 years. So anybody who's saying about batteries on these EVs, or any EV, I guess, certainly from my experience, in 3 years of ownership, I'm happy to report that this seems to be working as good as it was 3 years ago. I hope you find this helpful. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. This is Dave in Dave's Life. Thank you.